This is the front page of the BBC website, one of the most popular destinations on the internet. People are attracted to the site not only by the wealth of content that it offers, but also by its attractive presentation. If you're not sure what you're looking for, this carousel of top stories in different categories offers suggestions. As each picture changes, the title changes and so does the text. If you want to move at your own pace, you can use one of these arrows, left and right, and mousing over the arrow shows a thumbnail of the next image. Down here on the right is a tabbed interface showing the most popular shared, read and watched and listened stories. And further down is a set of sliding panels. Click on one of the panels to reveal another one. These interactive features are not only attractive, they encourage visitors to explore other sections of the site. They're also great space-saving devices. If all this information were displayed separately, it would take up a lot more room. What drives all these interactive features is JavaScript, one of the most important languages used in web development. The role of JavaScript is to manipulate the content of a web page by analyzing its structure, the document object model or DOM, and responding to events. For example, clicking this panel triggers a click event and slides one section of content out of view to reveal another. When I mouse over this arrow, I trigger a mouse over event. When I move my mouse away, I trigger a mouse out event. And in fact, every time that I move my mouse, I'm constantly triggering mouse move events. The JavaScript engine in the browser waits or listens for these events and responds by executing functions written by the website's developer. Now, if I disable JavaScript in the browser, all these features stop working. The carousel is no longer moving. I no longer get the mouse over events. And if I try to click these panels, I get sent back to the top of the page. Browsing with JavaScript disabled is relatively uncommon, but according to these statistics on the W3 Schools website, as many as 5% of people might have JavaScript turned off, although the figures do seem to be rather out of date, and the website does admit that statistics are often misleading. Search engine crawlers constantly visit sites with JavaScript turned off, so do spammers. As a result, the 5% estimate is almost certainly too high. This blog post by Nicholas Zakas, a senior engineer at Yahoo, presents the results of analyzing visits to the Yahoo homepage. After excluding automated results, it estimates that about 2% of visitors in the United States had JavaScript disabled. The figures for some European countries hover around 1.3–1.4%, and Brazil was very low at 1/4%. But as Nicholas points out, the Yahoo homepage in the United States gets more than 300 million visitors a month. But if 2% of visitors have JavaScript disabled, that means 6 million a month don't get the benefit of JavaScript. However big or small your website, some visitors will have JavaScript disabled. Now, that shouldn't discourage you from using JavaScript, but the important thing to bear in mind is that you should use JavaScript to enhance your site's functionality, but your content should remain accessible even if JavaScript is turned off. This website uses the Raphael JavaScript library to create this interactive map of results from the United States elections. It's pretty wonderful, but look what happens if I disable JavaScript and reload the page. The content disappears completely. That's something that should never happen.